Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks, and a great week. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, what you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 98. NASDAQ up 84, S&P's up 19, all with light volume, folks. As we're going higher, you get volume contracting out here. We did 1 billion shares versus 1.1 on the NYSE. We take a look at the NASDAQ composite. We did 2.4 versus 2.59. So bottom line, we go take a look at the SPY, what you're going to see inside the SPY out here. We did 96 million on Friday. You did 142 million. Bottom line is that, yeah, you got a nice counter trend bounce going. On the SPY, we are at 254. I figure somehow it's going to get up to this 258, 259 number. NDX 100, bottom line, also got the bounce going. And what you did have with and this is how you can see that, you know, the NDX was the last one to basically give it up. And it's actually the first one to get into the lows of where I expect it's going to actually go. We got $1.86 out here today. You can see that it already pierced the low that was generated out here on the 20th of November. That low was 157.13. Now, you had 102 million shares there. You're going into it with 50. Bottom line is I expect somehow this thing wants to get up to like the 160 level. We'll see how it can handle that price. But what you do have is this. You came down on volume. You get a bounce going. You get a bounce going with lighter volume. If we bring this into the larger picture and we take a look at the SPY, what you're looking at, I'm going to put this on a monthly so I can explain where my head is going here. And my head, folks, is the November 2016 level. The November 2016 level inside the SPY, the top of that is 221. The low is 208. We did make it down to 233 last month. So bottom line is that I expect this is going to be a tough year, and it's going to basically try to get down into that number. You know, when you take a look at this on a longer-term basis, it's pretty amazing, actually. You know, you can think that you had quite a retracement here or a downdraft, but the fact of the matter is when we take a look at this and you pull this back from where we started from in 2008, 2009, the bottom line is that you only did a 23% retracement from that level. A normal retracement, okay, just a normal retracement is a 50% retracement of a move. The problem that the market participants have right now is that because we've been in a one-way trade for so long a period of time, bottom line is that percentage-wise, markets, when they retrace, they bottom line like to retrace in percentages and particularly into Fibonacci sequence percentages. So you can see, bottom line, percentage-wise, we get some more movement on the way down. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? That back down today, light volume, really a sideways move. You're up $4.10. You had 195,000 contracts traded. We made it to a new high on Friday, had the volume behind the move. Volume on Friday was up there at 316,000. What I do expect we're going to see is we're going to see gold make this run for $13.65. We take a look at the silver contract. Silver also finally caught a bid last week. Bottom line, silver is down 0.5% today, 8 pennies. That also is backing down on much lighter volume. You know, take a look at this. You're going to see at 51,000 contracts. We went topside on Friday with 99,000. Nice setup. I mean, this very well could be setting up a B to a C of a much larger ABC structure on the way up. If we go take a look at the SLV, which is the trades at 10% of the price of, well, no, trades at the price of silver minus the fees. Over the course of so many years, what you're going to see is that right now we're trading at $14.53, and that is just starting to make its way inside its larger range. Once you get inside this 1477, And I want to see it get inside there with conviction. You have a good size action, and that would be saying to me, if we go back to the silver contract for once again, is that what you're going to see is that SI1. Let me put this up on a continuous contract, actually. And what you're going to see is that silver is looking that it wants to make the run up into the $17.35 area, and that's where we were June of 2018. So we'll see how this whole thing shakes out. But what you do have, no doubt, is that we had the silver equities start catching up last week. The silver equities hadn't been able to catch a bid in a long period of time, whereas the gold equities had caught the bid. Bottom line is that now you have both of them going in the same direction. And what that's all about, good old King Dollar. My take, folks, is that King Dollar has given it up, that we have a true change of trend right now. And what has happened is this. King Dollar had been trying to, well, King Dollar's been fighting over the August 15th swing high since October 24th. And what we had is this, is that you had it the last two times we came under that level, meaning the 85,830 mark, and we did it with volume. Then we went higher, and you had volume contract. Then what we did is that the day last week, this was the toughest one, when it's like, okay, what is good old King Dollar doing? The day that, the 2 days before the Fed was going to speak again, you know, the dollar hit a lower low, 95.375. Now, it didn't hit a higher high, but if you had been listening to me, it's like, okay, what are you doing today? Are you pushing into the low with volume, and are you pushing into the high at volume? Well, bottom line, the way that it traded the next few days, it was pushing into the low with volume. Now, what we did out here is that it gave it up on Friday. It closed under that crucial price of 95,830. You followed through today. You have volume in the follow-through. What is going to show up in good old King Dollar is that it looks to me you're approaching it's closed. It already basically blew by the 50-day moving average. It looks like it's going to jump the creek on the 100-day moving average. And what that does do, it's going to show up in a lot more systems, and they'll start selling the heck out of good old King Dollar. Because what you also do have is that you have the euro going higher, the pound going higher, and the yen getting strength. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.